Hey guys, it's Ellipsis here. Like a lot of you, I watched the episode last night, The Battle of the Bastards, and well, it was awesome. But the one thing that I thought was amazing was actually the transformation of Sansa's character over time. So I decided to put together a little summary of how she has changed over time because I really think it's telling of where her character is going to go and how she could potentially end up. So let's start with all the way back to season one. Sansa Stark began as a naive girl who dreamed about becoming a queen. Tragedy first struck Sansa when her direwolf was executed after Arya's direwolf attacked Joffrey. When Sansa's father, Ned, was framed for conspiring to take the throne, Sansa pleaded to the Lannisters to spare his life, believing that Joffrey would show mercy. Joffrey executed Ned in front of Sansa and everybody in the capital. After the execution, Joffrey beat and abused Sansa, taunting her with threats that he would kill Robb. In a power play, the Lannisters called off Sansa's marriage to Joffrey, having him instead marry Margaery to form a stronger alliance with a more powerful family. Sansa was then forced to marry Tyrion. Sansa was first repulsed by him, but the two eventually formed a good friendship. Their bond was broken after the Red Wedding. This resulted in the death of Robb Stark and Sansa's mother, Catelyn. During the Purple Wedding, Joffrey was poisoned shortly after marrying Margaery, allowing Sansa to finally escape during the chaos. With the help of Lord Baelish, who both betrayed Ned and poisoned Joffrey, Sansa fled to live with her crazy aunt Lysa at the Vale. Littlefinger told Sansa that he was helping her to honor her mother, the only woman he ever loved. He then kissed her, neither knowing that Lysa was watching. Lysa threatened to kill Sansa by throwing her out the moon door. Instead, Littlefinger saves Sansa and throws Lysa out the moon door. Sansa, in return, manipulates everyone into thinking Lysa committed suicide. This part is really interesting because this is where we see her character starting to turn and acquire some of the darker undertones of Littlefinger. Sansa and Littlefinger then go to Winterfell, which now belongs to House Bolton, one of the families that killed Robb and Catelyn. Littlefinger's plan was to have Sansa marry Ramsay, with the hope that Sansa could manipulate her way into controlling the Boltons and reclaim Winterfell for the Starks. Instead, Sansa is raped by Ramsay. Sansa again loses all control as he abuses her more than Joffrey ever did. Sansa soon bonds with Ramsay's slave, Reek, aka Theon Greyjoy. Theon reveals to her that Bran and Rickon are still alive. Sansa and Theon escape Winterfell by taking a leap of faith and then head into the woods. Theon heads home to the Iron Islands and Sansa joins up Brienne of Tarth, and then they head to the Wall. Jon and Sansa travel to the north, attempting to call the Stark bannermen. With little success, Sansa sends a demand for help to Littlefinger, who now leads the forces of the Vale. Sansa tells Jon that Rickon will be killed by Ramsay, pretty much suggesting that she accepted it as a fact. After the Battle of the Bastards, Sansa has a last conversation with Ramsay before he's killed by his own dogs. As she walks away, she smiles. So we see that Sansa's character has gone from a naive girl to a manipulative woman. Over time, she's showing less and less Stark traits and more Lannister or Baelish ones. The question I have is, could Sansa's decision become her doom in future seasons?